going on, everyone? Alex Stivaleti from Detroit Speed back again with another project update. Today we're going to talk about John Tarigo's 1969 C10 that we have here in the shop. So we haven't done an update video on this before, but Paul here has made a lot of progress on it. So we'll flip the camera around and talk about it because we also just got a delivery today from Mast Motorsports, so it's pretty cool. So tell us about it, Paul.
Well, we started out with a really nice truck. It's really clean. Hardly any rust that I could find until we get it blasted. I'm sure I'll find some. But we
always do, though. That's just part of it.
It's just part of the vehicles. But all in all, the vehicle's very nice. We've done a rear suspension. We've grafted the subframe components in our front. We've boxed the frame rails. We've mounted oil coolers and intercoolers because this thing has got a 2.9 liter Whipple Supercharger, so we're gonna have to cool that thing.
So I mean, you already brought it up, so let's just go talk about that real quick.
Well, you know, it's kind of the big
that's the big part of the build as of right now. I mean, I've already seen a handful of guys have already come over here to look at it, but
yeah, a bunch of pictures already, just because it is different.
Yeah, so this is a Mast Motorsports LS7. It has their 295 LS3 heads and a 2.9 liter Whipple Supercharger. And the dyno sheet read on their engine dyno, it is 910 horsepower, 915 horsepower, and 956 foot-pounds of torque. So this package in a truck like this with, you know, no weight over the rear axle, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty impressive package, and of course, Holley Dominator, EFI, like usual, we put that in everything here. So Paul is waiting on some motor mounts, and he's going to go ahead and test fit that in there. So I'm excited to see that, and I'm excited to hear this thing because I mean, boost is always good. Yeah. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, headers might be interesting.
You'll make it work. Yeah, there's room in there. You can figure it out.
It'll happen.
So yeah, like Paul,
some non-fastening bolt-on firewall fill plates. They basically are clamped from the inside with some fasteners that you'll never see. So different stuff.
I would have walked up and just thought you were getting ready to weld that thing in there.
No, that's bolted on from the inside.
Nice.
There's brackets that are glued in here, and then there's some clamp brackets that clamp to the firewall.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So
I know you've been
happen to that.
You've been hammering away on these wheel tubs too.
Oh yeah, trying to make them look as factory as possible. So that was tougher, but you had to raise them up quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
because what size front tire are we running?
It'll be a 29-inch tall tire, front and rear.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot.
It'll have some tire height.
Nice recess there for the hood hinges too.
And then it'll still be soft on the tire if it ever does contact it, which I'm sure we'll find it.
Yeah, you think so?
We'll find it.
At some point.
If we drive it right, we'll find it.
Oh, you know he'll drive it right too. And I think another cool part about this build is we have the mock-up wheels over there, but John wanted something different for this build, so we're doing the new line of Forged line. They're pretty much marketing them as supercar wheels because they're carbon hooped 3-piece wheels. So we're gonna be sticking those in here, and I think that'll kind of that'll set the mood for the build because it's, you know, right now it has that kind of farm truck looking vibe, but with supercar wheels, carbon hooped and big power. I mean,
yeah, we don't know what color we're going with yet. I'd love to go back with the original green, but that's just me.
Yeah. So is that what it was?
What?
The color was originally green?
Yeah, it was that minty green.
Oh, I didn't even see that since you pulled the windshield out.
Oh yeah, it was minty green.
So that
was pretty nice too, actually.
Minty pea green color.
Yeah, I think it would rock. You could do an accent color to that.
Yeah, I think maybe like a bronze or a copper or something. That'd be pretty neat. So I know for front suspension, like you said, we cut up a subframe and kind of just grafted it in.
Similar to an X-Gen, but a little different.
Right. So now for the rear, that's a full custom quadrant that you did, right?
Something that we needed to kind of fit and get it as best we could. And he wants to go straight, so he wants to accelerate. So we made the geometry a little better for acceleration, more so than we normally do.
Right.
So,
okay. Some more drag racing, like half mile stuff is kind of what he wants to do with it.
I don't know. He didn't really explain, but he wants to go straight fast, so I think he'll be more than capable.
I mean, with a bullet like that, I think he can definitely go pretty fast.
It'll be fun.
Can we lift it up and kind of take a look at that? You can explain what you did.
Sure.
Yeah, these are the mock-up wheels. I mean, that's pretty big.
We wanted to give him some adjustments, so we started off with the Mustang brackets. They seem to be more user-friendly to work with on a pickup truck, so you're not using two brackets for two separate link mounting points.
Okay.
They're all in line, which helps on a truck.
So in the front pockets, you made these?
That's something I made.
Okay.
I had to build off to the frame quite a bit, so because the frame pigeon toe is really bad, which is kind of crazy, but
right.
They do all kinds of it goes all different directions.
Yeah.
Not too much fun, user friendly. We've made room for exhaust, and we're going to work towards a fuel tank here soon. We made more than enough room for wheel tubs.
Definitely. Yeah, and that's just, I mean, not just for wheel and tire clearance, but, you know, suspension clearance as well. So everything's covered up. You don't have anything sticking through the bed.
Nope.
So I like it. Looks good. Little panhard bar on there too.
They're a little short, but it'll be okay. If you think about what the stock one was like, the stock one was only about 20 inches long.
Yeah. So what else? I mean, what's next? I mean, are there any other little custom touches?
And start plumbing.
Yeah, get everything plumbed up, and I mean, we're not going too crazy with the interior, right? It's going to kind of be.
No, I have no idea where we're headed for that. There was some thoughts on some components inside, but nothing's finalized.
just haven't gotten there yet.
Nothing's finalized.
Yeah, just kind of taking it slow on this one and figuring out as we go. But I mean, I think it's a pretty neat build, and it's different too, because I mean, we don't do trucks very often, so. And I think it's kind of crazy how, I mean, at this point, we have this truck, Kyle Busch's truck, we had Stavola's Blazer here too, so we had 3 trucks in the shop all at once. So it's a cool build. We're excited about doing some truck stuff, and you know, we have some square body suspension that will be coming out soon too, so we'll have a product line catering to some later model C10 trucks. So, you know, truck stuff is kind of what we're doing right now, and this thing's going to be an over-the-top C10, and we're excited about it. So thank you, Paul, for showing me around. Let me check it out, and we'll update you guys soon as we make some more progress on it. So thanks again.